just wanted to ask you if you could talk about the art of religion.
Thank you very much. It's very hot today. Very thank you, very good. When you say this is peace and love, n'est pas? With intellect and heart. This when you do that, yes. But in the Kabbala, these two ways are like this. It's not like this. That is you learn everywhere. But that is more strong. But you have on one side intellect and heart, sex and body. They are the two. The complete human being. That is spirituality. In the action side, in the reception side. Or in the action side, or in the when you are zurdo,
lefty, you're left-handed.
If you are left-handed, it's in the other side. Well, that is an answer. Yes.
Going back to Psychomagic.
We are going back.
So you say that the act, the metaphor,
yes,
talks to the unconscious.
Yes.
But consciously, I'm understanding what I'm doing. What is the difference?
Wait a second. You said repeat because you make a little mistake in the beginning. You say metaphor speak to the unconscious. No. Unconscious speak to you with metaphors. It's different. You are not making the metaphor. A dream is a metaphor. But you're not making a dream. The dream is coming to you. We need to act in a level of mediumnity in order to do this kind of thing. Who make El Topo? It's not me. He was astonished. I was El Topo acting. He didn't recognize me. Because I was in a medium level, I didn't know what I was doing. He showed me today, there before to start, Psychomagic book. I swear, by my life and the life of my cat, I don't remember what I wrote. I don't remember that book because I did it. And today I don't remember. In the plane, because I want to make some movie of that, I was reading my book, The Dance of Reality. I was astonished. I was astonished. And reading the journey in English, I start to learn things. This book teach to me, I teach to you, because it's a mediumnity. Huh?
Right,
I was studying with the voodoo. I was studying of the voodoo, and the voodoo is speaking of possession. No, they are what they call archetypes, who are possessing you. Myself, thank you, I study in the tarot, they are the archetypes. There are 22 big archetypes, 56 little arcana. You learn to see. And in the 22 you have what you call the fool, but it's not the fool, it's the mad. You can be possessed by the mad, speaking in one way. But if you are speaking with the 11, you are another. If you are speaking with the 3, you are another. There are archetypes who are speaking through you. Understand that? And then, what was your question?
You mentioned an example of, fucking your mother. So you put up, a picture of your mother.
Are you in love with your mother?
No, I'm talking about.
Tell us on between friends.
I'm talking about the example that you're doing. So that act, that metaphor,
yes,
act, speaks to the unconscious. Or understands it.
It's not a speak, it's the realization of a desire. It's not a speaking. I want to kill my father. And then compro una sandía.
Buy a watermelon?
A big watermelon. I put the photography of my father in the watermelon. With a bat of baseball. I throw the watermelon. It's like red, no? And then I put that in a plastic sack and send to my father. I am free. I am free.
But that act, you understood it in consciousness. You understood that act in consciousness. Right. And then unconscious.
Why I want to understand with the consciousness? I don't need that. I feel good, I feel happy. When somebody say to me, who you are? I say, that I cannot answer, because I answer who you are, it is what I am and the person who is saying what I am. There are two. How? And then, who is saying who I am? And then I split a new time. They say who I am, and myself saying who I say, what I am. It's impossible. You cannot see yourself. One eye cannot see himself. He only can see you and I. I can tell you what you are, no? What I believe you are, but I cannot tell you who I am. And this is Zen Buddhism start in China. Bodhidharma came to China like a beggar, and the emperor of China was there. And I make 2,000 monasteries, I make translate so many sutras, a mountain of sutras. What is my merit? And Bodhidharma said, there are no merits. Who you are to say me, emperor of China, I have no merit? I don't know what I am. And he went out and started to meditate against the world, waiting for the people, and people to transmit his knowledge. Like this. Where he will find? And then he was there 8 years. And one day a military came, and he said, look to me, I want to be your peer, your student. And Bodhidharma doesn't move, meditated, the back. See, if you please. No. Summer, autumn, winter, snow was coming. We have la nieve hasta aquí.
Snow?
Still here. And Bodhidharma doesn't move. And then he said, cut his arm, and y lanzó el brazo hacia Buddha.
He threw his arm at Buddha.
And then Buddha take the arm and say, you know now everything, you are my continuation. You know? And this was the first Master Zen. But what I learned there, when I was 5 years meditated, I need to do not mountain, not valley, mantra meditation, position. And this position is illumination, is to be there. 5 years, fighting. Suddenly I say, but the first master have not an arm. And then that is not important. It's not important the where you put your hand to meditate. This is fake. This is a legend. It's not important. Yeah.
My question is this: tarot suits.
See.
You're trying to syncretize these 4 elements in your body.
Mm-hmm.
How does one start in association with either the Tree of Life or tarot? Is there a place to start? Do you start with the physical, or do you start with the mental?
I study Kabbala, I study the Tree of Life, the 10 Sephirot and the 22 ways, divided in 4 parts. I study that, no? But we are one thing, we are the universe, and the universe is one. And then all the system, Enneagram, Tree of Life, Masonic symbol, Tarot, are only answers to the same thing. They are all similar, but not too similar, because you have an answer similar to myself, but you have another body, another life, you have your little changes. No? And then every system is a system of the same thing. And then you will find in Kabbala things similar to Tarot, but it's not the Tarot. And then when you study the Tarot, you start with the minor arcanas, and you start to see the card, to memorize the card, because it's not the Tarot you know in United States, the Tarot's weight, which is a Tarot, pre-Raphaelite Tarot, a very idiot Tarot. It's ridiculous Tarot. It's really ridiculous. He's saying the Sora negative. But in the tarot you have a sword with a crown, una corona.
Crown.
And then, and that is not my ashol. The crown is a crown. And then the sword are going to the up, not to the down. And then for him it's negative. You have bodies with a sword there. And also the number 5 for him is bad. Number 5 is terrible. Things like that, with a lot of drawing. But when you have a lot of drawing, it's like to go to Walt Disney Pictures. You have a lot of fun comes up, but you learn nothing. You give it. And in the tarot you don't see nothing. You see cups, and you see swords. And what is that? And then you have some years, or a person like me to guide you in order to know what is saying the symbols. And you learn how to understand abstract symbol, because they are a language. And then come to you is a language fantastic, and then you learn how to see the drawings in the 22 arcanas mayores. But it's not the Kabbala, because the Kabbala, all the Jewish Kabbala is very intellectual. It's very intellectual. It's very intellectual. Very male, no woman. They speak about woman, but it's very, all the religions are anti-feminist. The Godfather, and they ejected the Goddess Mother. But a real religion will unite Godfather with Goddess Mother. I want that. It's ashamed. I am ashamed they are a pope and not a papes, not a pope woman. It's a monstrosity, a real monstrosity, no? You say, I was in the Vatican, in the window was the Pope. And a dove came. And the Pope would do like this. He was afraid the dog shit in his... Do you realize it's Christ? The dog come will do... They are not a wife, they are no, a boyfriend, a wife, something. We are two, we are not one. No? We are two. Well, and then I don't follow so much the intellectuality of the Tree of Life. But I like it. It's very beautiful. It's beautiful. The Sephirot I like the most is the center Sephirot number 6, Tiferet. Why? 6 is beauty. And then how you will see the beauty is everywhere, because the truth is anywhere, beautifulness is everywhere. You take 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6. Okay? 4 plus 5 plus 6. 4 plus 5 plus 6, 15. 1 plus 5, 6. And the 3 and 3 and 3 number to the infinite is 6. Incredible, no? Yes. But when you start to see the trilogy, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, they are in number 4, who nobody are speaking. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and Mother, Virgin Mary. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and the Mother, Virgin Mother, is 4. And then the mysticism is not 3, is 4.
But Gurdjieff said it was 3.
Because he make a mistake, this guy.
Wasn't he your teacher?
Why he did, Gurdjieff did. Who is Gurdjieff?
You added
I studied with Gurdjieff because Gurdjieff, in the beginning, he say it's 3, because he say intellect, emotional, and body. Because he doesn't want to speak about sex. He doesn't want to sexuality, as the Sufi speak of 3, and they are dancing. Only man dance turning, and not a woman, because they are ashamed in religion of sexuality, and the sexuality is sacred. It's 4, not 3. And then in the last lesson, or in the book Gurdjieff to his students, they say they are 4. He realized, yes, he said they are 4. Go to read that.
Gracias.